provided, and people are now enjoying. So when we talk about generally what the government can point, there are a lot. This is the first county that the budget of executive headquarter of a county, even in Kenya we have State House as a headquarter. This county has never seen anything like an headquarter. In fact, we were just being favored with a house of the old municipality, the former mayors. We stayed there for 10 years. Currently, look at what is being constructed. When we started it, it was like a dream. And now I can see a very big building. So that one are achievement. Go to Chotayap Strip. It is this regime that has now, it is working. That airstrip. And you can see Skywards are coming, taking people to Nairobi. Industrial park in Yateke. So many. I can't count them. There is a lot that has been achieved, and we are expecting that a lot will be done with the time.
Now, you have actually been so categorical and very clear about the achievements and about what the county government can boast about when it comes to development. But recently, we did see that Migori County, specifically the county government, that is, when we talk about the county government, we talk about His Excellency Dr. Chilayako. Exactly. He has been on the limelight on the newspaper that there is a loss of about 178 million Kenyan shillings. What can you say about this?
When you are sitting on a chair, you carry all the liabilities, even those ones which were not yours, unless they be specific on which financial year and which financial year. Because the audit which I can recognize and I can realize was that one of 2020, 2021 up. By that time, the laws was carried forward by the former regime. Currently is when the auditing process is taking place of Migori County of this regime. Now,
I want to get this. This is, I'm reading directly. It says, the County Public Accounts Committee has directed the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, to investigate how Migori County government transferred 78 million to the county assembly and how the funds was utilized.
First of all, what are you reading? What is the source? Because
the source, this is I'm reading this from the Kenya Parliament. This is from the Kenyan Parliament. What I'm reading is from the Kenyan Parliament.
Of recently, yes. The governor was in the Parliament with the Senate, with the entire finance team. And the response was very clear, and it was gazetted how the query was answered. So when you are reading a document touching on a finance and in the public domain, we've never found or had any kind of query about the corruption case on Governor Chilayako. Remember, at this juncture in the former regime, we are having about 3 cases of corruption everywhere, including the procurement office which was being banned. So the writings, even the Kenya Parliament can just be used. It is not just a tag which can just be written in the media. But we need a genuine concern or alarm which is raised by Ethics and Anti-Corruption chasing Migori County that this such amount has lost. That one has not been found in any public domain.
Let us drift away from the governor. We have seen Uriri MP was on the line on the newspaper. You are the speaker of Bunge la Wananchi, Migori County. There was an amount of money that from the newspaper was lost. And we also see the Suna West MP. There was amount of allegations that there was some amount of money which was lost. What is your take on that?
Now you are talking, because you are talking about a newspaper, which I also read, not a parliament which I've never read. A newspaper was in public domain and nobody has complained about it. But you can see, Isaiah, of recent, this two MPs came out that they want to be the governor. And the county is very big.
Yeah.
And remember, each and every sub-county has an allocation and a specific role that money should be done. So when you take some part of the money, like Honorable from Muriri, going to play a tournament in Nyateke to make them proud, where do you think this money came from? Playing a tournament in Kuria, which is not part of your constituency. And we know your salary, we know your source of income. Just recently when you started politics, you have just served for 2 terms. Where is the source of this money? So when it is on the Gazette that these people have messed up with the CDF, it can be true. We cannot contradict, because that is the only source of money that they are receiving. And all of a sudden, they have not put clear how many children benefited from the bursary from the constituencies, how many were received, how much was received by each and every child, so that we can tally and see the amount that was spent on that sector and the balance that remained to build other sector like classrooms. But if they can't count, so it means that one can be true, because the Auditor General have all the answers. So we cannot contradict that, and that one we refuse and we condemn with the strongest term possible. If money was meant to assist the poor children to go to school, and you are using this money for your political gain, that you want to be another level of a leader or a governor, that is misappropriation of public fund, and those leaders should be held accountable.
Now, I don't want to get into that so much, but let me bring in what's happening in the current government, that is the Kenyan government, the Ruto government. Now, just a few days ago, we saw the acting inspector general refusing to honor the court summon, and later the court actually fined him. It was pronounced to be in jail for 6 months. Then we saw him running and asking for apology. You as a politician, what is your take on this? What is this showing to the nation, to the young people coming up?
I don't think he's the first person to disown the court order, or that it is a culture in Kenyan leaders that there have been such kind of act. So the acting IG has just followed the footprint of their leaders that appointed them into those positions. We have had a case where a sitting president failed to honor the court order, like this issue of affordable housing. This one was supposed to be, it is being done illegally because it was banned by the court. So
the court stopped the process.
It was stopped by the court, stopped by the process. Only that they despite the court order and they continue. Plus so many things. So IG despising the court order and going astray is normal to all the leaders. But back to the wananchi, you know, it is a bad picture, because if these are the leaders that want us to honor the court order, and they are the one not honoring the court order, so the court, the judiciary, is becoming under siege. It's kind of not losing its value.
It's claw. That is, it's power.
Yeah, so it is wrong, but it is a nature of Kenya.
So should we follow the nature, or should we do the right thing?
Sometimes we as bunge la wananchi, we don't we take time before we make decision. But sometimes we can fall on the nature, depending with what impact we want to add. If a president can fail to honor the court order, so be it, the wananchi. That's why when he told us to stop mandamano, we can just continue doing mandamano, because the president themselves and the leaders that are supposed to honor those court orders are failing. What can we do as wananchi? But it is good for leadership to show a good example to the citizen.
My dear viewers, we are having a short break. We'll pick it right from there. When we are coming back, I want us to discuss matters with politics in Migori. Okay. We just a few days ago, we saw 3 days ago, when the governor was launching projects in Awendo. He said that members the politicians in Migori County should stop politics and prioritize work. For that's where they elected. When we are coming back, that is where we are going to. That is where we are beginning from. Please stay tuned. Keep sending your questions and let us know where you're getting us from. Reach us on BTV Kenya, that is YouTube page. You can also get us from Facebook page, Blackman TV Kenya, also on TikTok. We are taking a short break. We will be right back. Hello, welcome to East Africa on a plate, where we unite our region on the table. And today we want to prepare the most common meal in the Mount Kenya region, known as mokimo. And let me welcome Grace to lead us through what we are having here on how to prepare mokimo. Hello, welcome to East Africa on a plate, where we unite our region on the table. And today we want to prepare the most common meal in the Mount Kenya region, known as mokimo. And let me welcome Grace to lead us through what we are having here on how to prepare mokimo. Welcome back, my dear viewers. As we stated earlier when we were taking a short break, that we will be discussing matters that are important to us, especially here in Migori County, so that you be informed and be updated as we move on. In case you missed, we are having our guest with us in the studio. We started with him, he's still here, Mr. Ken, who is the Speaker, Migori County Assembly. Now, before we took a break, we said we are coming to discuss on matters on politics. I said earlier, we did say the governor, when he was launching a project in Awendo, he told the current leaders to stop politics and prioritize work.
Okay, that one I can confirm, and I was in the venue when he was speaking.
Why did he say so?
And you know, sometimes that term is a kind of peacemaker, not like those people are taking it. You know, politics and development are two different things. There are sometimes that we can do politics to the extent that we can cause our people that are supposed to benefit. Look at the recent what happened in Will when we are opening a market. when this person or an MP or a local leader is fighting a sitting governor who has all the resources that can benefit the people within an area, this governor is a human being. He can decide to take that project elsewhere. Who will suffer? The people that elected him within that region.
But I think it should not be that way. The governor is obligated to the people who elected him.
Exactly, but you cannot put a serious project where there is violence. They can even ban that project, and it can cause, it can bring no impact to the people. So they only put a project where there is peace. Like that day it forced the governor to postpone the opening of Uriri market until later on he came and opened it again. This modern market that the governor is building in collaboration with the national government everywhere. Then when you're denying these people, and you can even market in Dubai with chopper and come back, and remember the ordinary wananchi are suffering. Like when we talk about the recent incident, which I wanted to condemn.
And I'm still not giving you time because I'm coming there.
Okay.
Yes.
So development must be given a priority, because during election, governor is an experienced politician. In fact, in Migori County, Governor Uchila Yako is the most experienced politician among these politicians that in Migori. He knows how to prioritize things. He knows this is what should be done now. People should be given drug. People should be given water now, not words and threats. So there is everything with its time. So when governor said that we must give development priority, everybody with a proper understanding must learn, must adhere with that, and must know that governor was right.
So it is time for work.
For work, because of recent we came for election.
Yes.
Everybody has a priority, a choice to make. I want to be the MC, somebody decided to be the senator, someone want to be an MCA. Why after 6 months after election, in fact, for Migori it was very fast. 3 months after election, you started shouting that if you don't work, you are going home. What can you do in 3 months in office that make you be deserved to be criticized, that if you are not working? So the politics in Migori, we are ending the election immediately, and the following day, politics. So I think that one, we as Bunge la Wananchi, we are joining the governor in fighting for that until Migori should be made peaceful. We have 2 years remaining for politics, but the rest of the 3 years, let us give them development.
Time to work.
Yes.
Now, there's the recent incident that I believe happened yesterday. The Makalda. You said you wanted to condemn. Let me hear your condemnation, and be ready for my questions.
Just the same way we condemn the incident that took place at Uriri during the burial of a civil servant in Migori, where a public leader can just stood openly and say, "Wamekula risasi." That is wrong. If you can say that in a public, which means you organize that incident. It also happened at Makalda, Kanyarwanda. We have the clips with us. If they are saying that they are going to chase governor 1 hour. This MCA that want to chase governor 1 hour in copper mine, number one, is a miner. Is also artisanal miner. It was part of the mining team in Makalda. Apart from earning as an MCA, he's also earning from that mineral. Number two is the chairman of a circle, mining circle of that copper, where each and every sack of that are extracted from the ground is earning 200 shillings as a chairman of that circle. He's going direct to his circle. Number three, when he collaborated with Governor Obado, former governor, they brought the Chinese. He was in support of those Chinese because he was given 69 million in collection because the Chinese were contributing in that circle.
But now we see that from the clips you are talking about.
Let me just explain myself.
Okay.
No public has benefited from all those collections that Mr. Honorable Kwanyo is collecting from the miners in that copper. And he has not even shown the accountability how that circle work. Now when the governor want to regularize the mining such that it can be friendly to the miners, because it has been harmful. Of recent we have had people dying in the mining sites and so many things. When governor want to chip in and regularize as a government, not as Uchila Yako, then is organizing people with fake propaganda to cause violence in the site. At the end of the day, these people have been suffering and is gaining. Why can't he first share with these people part of his money in that circle so that they can modernize the mining in that area so that our people should not suffer before he chases the governor?
So who are you condemning? Are
So
you
I'm condemning,
the governor? Are you condemning the whole incident?
Honorable Mr. Okwanyo, that whatever he did was an incitement. And it was an incitement to violence. I think governor was elected to take charge of all entire Migori County as CEO. So his coming there was to consider the good or relationship and welfare of the people in Makalda, Kanyarwanda, and as minors, but not to cause any violence. So Okwanyo, leaving his role in the Assembly of Oversight and Representation, coming down to incite people with propaganda is totally wrong. We refuse as Bunge la Wananchi, and as Bunge la Wananchi, we are also going to take a stand action against Okwanyo. Because that is wrong. Many people were hurt, and that was very bad. And some of our members were injured.
But some people are saying that from the governor's side, there were some people seen holding clubs and pangas.
You know, I usually don't live on propaganda and what people say. Those people that hold maybe they hold the pangas and the rest, you know, that is a mining site. Tools are being used. Were they written that this is governor's people or Kwanyo's people? I believe that that is a site where even the ngasi is like kupanda. They're being used. They're using the pandas to cut the trees there. So those are people of Makalda, Kanyarwanda, doing their activity. No, we don't live on rumors.
We don't live on
rumors. The truth is, Okwanyo incited the public wrongly.
Actually, I did get a clip.
Clip is here.
Where the governor was saying, "My dear people, I have come. And I have come so that we see, I have not come to bring the Chinese. I have come so that we can see how this is going to work. How people of Makalda can benefit from this." That's what I saw. The governor was categorical. He was not ready for a fight.
Yes.
He just came to tell the people that I'm here. I'm here to see how this thing is going. I'm here to see how we are going to make this be a benefit to us.
Confirm to the public also that you saw the clip of Okwanyo saying that we have chased Uchilo 1 hour and we are going to chase him again 1 hour.
I confirm that. I saw the clip also. So, and also another clip. So actually, they were intertwined clips. They were joined together. The clip is, we are going to chase him for 1 hour. And immediately after 1 hour, hence,
so when you chase a governor, a governor 1 hour, and you are an honorable earning salary to represent the people, governor has come with all the development that people deserve. You chase the governor 1 hour. Have you helped your people, or you have just taken your people backward for in terms of development? So I think Okwanyo, if I were one of the opinion leaders in Nyatike, we could have started organizing his impeachment motion. Because chasing a governor who has brought the development, who has good agenda, and you are offering nothing to us, it is like you are killing us economically.
Now, there have been also rumors about the same Okwanyo. I don't know whether you've heard about the rumors that he is purported to be having a letter of which he wanted to push to the county government for the impeachment of the governor. Have you heard of something of that sort?
When we are following the politics, we know all the interest of our leaders. That is our role as Bunge la Wananchi. The interest of Okwanyo is just chasing for his personal interest. So he was weighing the toe. Yes, he's elected to collaborate with the county governor as a CEO to bring development to Kanyarwanda people. At the same time, is more of political weighing the two. Where can he get the fat check, fat envelope? I can confirm before this TV that Okwano was bought by the team that went to State House long time ago. Okwano was bought long time ago with the regime that started early politics. So being an MCA was just talking to the governor just for the sake of getting some little development, but he was serving his interest the other side. So whatever you are talking about in terms of a letter of impeachment is a brainchild of the people that bought Okwano. So they wrote that letter in his name, whether he's coming in public to reject, but the letter was written in his name because he has already been bought. So the Makalda Kanyarwanda people should know that their MCA is in other people's pocket. They can just use his name anyhow. Yes, the letter was written, but he's aware because he was bought by the anti-Uchila Yard. So that is something we know.
Just this evening, just a few minutes ago, I saw a press briefing circulating, and the press briefing was from part of some of the county assembly members from Kuria, from some part of Kuria, that had signed a memorandum, and they signed there, and they were saying that what the governor is trying to do, that is to do away with the deputy speaker to the county assembly. He should stop that and come publicly to apologize to the people. Are you aware of that?
First, I don't know what the governor is trying to do with the deputy speaker, because if it, in terms of collaboration and shared responsibility, Governor Uchila Yako has proved to be a good leader. Remember, in this regime is where the deputy governor has power.
Yeah.
The recent regime, the deputy governor was living in a small corridor.
It was just
suffering.
like a puppet.
All the responsibility was denied. So it's only Uchila Yako that knows how to work with other leaders. So maybe if such a letter is circulating, we have so many opponents of Uchila Yako. We have so many opponents of development. They can as well write a letter because they have a right. Just like the letter you just read to me about the finance in the assembly, which I didn't confirm. I can also say that is part of another letter.
No,
but
it wasn't a letter.
What is there?
It was in a newspaper. Maybe
unless it is in the table here, but it is not there. You know, anything which was there, we cannot talk about it. We cannot confirm it.
Yes.
What I know, the Uchila Yako that I know, is a man that of unity, a man that has come to unite the county, working with everybody. My friend, didn't you know that one day we are going to have Speaker of Migori County called Christopher Rosana as working closely with Uchila Yako? Even the supporters of Uchila Yako are even confused. What is happening? So the Uchila Yako
is a uniting factor.
Is a uniting factor. Cannot underrate any leader in the capacity of a deputy speaker, unless otherwise. But I believe that is propaganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last question.
Yes.
My last question. We have seen what the governor is doing. We have seen his achievement. You have told the public. Now, employment in Migori County. How can you rate the employment since the governor took over? The number of people have been employed in the Migori County government. Okay,
since the governor took over the office, we've had cases of those people that are against their anti-development. They took the county public board to the court, and there were no any avenue of employing anybody. So whatever which was employment that I can talk about was appointment of ministers and chief officer, which was excellent because it was balancing all the region. The regions was balanced. I can see we have 2 ministers in Kuria. That one we have one in Nyatike. We have 2 in Suna West, which is one now has gone to speaker. We have chief officer all over the county. Nobody complained. And when we talk about the gender sensitive, we have the female and male ministers. And when we talk about the youths, we have the chiefs, or like a chief of trade is a youth. We have chief of lands is a youth. We have so many youth in that government. So the appointment that Governor Ochilo made was perfect in terms of employment. When we come to employment of casual, also we can't complain because it was covering the entire county and nobody complained about it. I can see all the sub-counties were represented. So the one we are waiting for is now the jobs that were advertised.
That people had applied.
People had applied them. Of recent, we are used to one where you are being asked how much can you afford, then you are giving bribe. We are watching keenly on that. Number two, we are also used to where the old regime were employing their relatives. We are watching on that. So this goes directly to the County Public Service Board, which is Honorable Ochola from the Sakwa, the Aweno. That guy is now sitting on a hot seat because the people of Migori are looking at him direct, how he's going to employ people, how he's going to do the shortlisting, because the governor has proved to be an all-inclusive leader without nepotism, without, it has balanced his cabinet well. So this one is going to be the starting gear for answering that question. We are still waiting for what Ochola is going to do in that board. Yeah, so let us wait, cross the bridge when we reach there.
Now, I want you to look into this camera, straight into that camera, and give your last parting shot, your last word to the people of Migori County and the people of Kenya at large.
Okay, there is one thing that I wanted to say before I give my last comment. Recently, the president came to Kenya, to Migori. People took it that now we love Ruto. Some people had a different opinion. Like me, I have a different opinion. Ruto came. Ruto is not our big enemy. He has never wronged me in any way. The only thing he did which was wrong is he stole my victory from Baba. That one I can't forgive when you force me to forgive. Until that one day when I will think of forgiving. He came, he promised, he put the pledges. We are waiting. But to be assured or to assure the public that we are now safe in terms of development, I can't tell, because it is all lies in the hand of Ruto. When you want the votes from our side, he will bring fulfill the promises. When he doesn't want our votes, let him go with the promises. Let them be fake promises, because we are used to his fake promises. So, as people of Migori, we are waiting for the direction, how politics will come. You know, now we have ODM this side, and we have some people in the government, and we have Baba that has decided to keep calm and allowed us to cooperate with the government. So our ODM is also good, and the people in the government are also good, only that they have a big challenge. If they cannot make us feel that they are in the government, we are also going to turn on them like Mbadi. If we cannot get the funds circulating, we cannot get fuel going down, one day also we're going to be in problem, because we have high expectation on them. So to us as ODM, we still love our house, and we want everybody to join ODM so that we be strong. When we are strong in that party, then we are going to bargain. But when we are weak, then Ruto is like kind of cunning, ni mjanja kidogo. Ataikuja hapa, ameona mko weak, atawameza. At the end of the day, you are going to be rendered useless. So the only tool that Luo or we are remaining with when Baba is going to Ethiopia is ODM. So on that note, if anybody is touching ODM, is touching our strength. That's why we want everybody to be part and parcel of ODM, and we join the party. That is the only strength we are going to have, that are going to negotiate in the next government that is going to be formed. I've seen people coming here with the MDG, whatever. Then let them come. But those things are not going to be sold, because we have trained for a long time to live in one house. So my last comment to the people of Bigori and to all the leaders, I want the leaders to be sober. The leaders, we are not interested with your early politics. The leaders, we respect you in each and every category you are in. When you are Mbunge, we know you are an MP. That is where you deserve. Work well with that position. When you are a governor, let us give them time to perform. MCA, let you not be misused or misled. Let you not be used. You do your role as an MP. We need to have a uniting county where at least even the opponent, the critics, sometimes you can appreciate the good thing another leader is doing. Then you're going to have a uniting county. So my last comment is, let us make Migori peaceful. Then we are going to achieve whatever we've been yearning.
My dear viewers, thank you so much for keeping tuned with us. Thank you for sparing your time. Thank you for sharing your comments and leaving questions. We are very sorry we are not able to pick your questions and comments. But remember, you can still follow us. We'll be here the same time next week. That's on Sunday. Keep watching. Keep following. Keep sending your comments and tweeters. Let us know where you're reaching us from. God bless you. Have a wonderful night as you begin a bright and full of hope tomorrow, Monday. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken. God bless you for sparing time to come and be with us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. Asante sana. Hello, welcome to East Africa on a Plate, where we unite our region on the table. And today we want to prepare the most common meal in the Mount Kenya region, known as mokimo. And let me welcome Grace to lead us through what we are having here on how to prepare mokimo.